Well, we've had some pretty bad weather in the last week. Cyclone Hale came over and did its business around the coast, so now that's all over, I'm going to go for a bit of a ride and just see what state the roads are in, because the main part of the storm is a bit further north from where I am, so I'll just head a little bit up that way, have a little bit of a look-see. Any excuse for a ride, eh? Obviously this road was underwater for a while, but they've done a good job of cleaning it up. All mud and silt everywhere. But this does look like a floodplain anyway, almost like a dirt road. Oh, I guess it is a dirt road. It's got asphalt underneath it. When you have logs deposited on the road, turning it into a roundabout. Well, the main roads are all fairly clear, so heading up a side road that's heading into a hill somewhere, and just see what some of these more minor roads are like. Of course, this is the typical situation where I have no idea where I'm going, but that's fine, I'm used to that. Good on those people who are doing some huge hours cleaning everything up after the storm. Oh well, let's see how deep this gets. Oh, it's not very bad at all. And so you can see the problems caused by all the stuff that gets washed down from the forests. Just blocks up the rivers, and especially around the bridges where it all snags. There's some pretty massive boulders that have come down. Let's look at the size of these blooming boulders. It's massive. It all, other than being muddy and everything like that, looks fairly tranquil. Now, other than the fact there's a couple of metres of mud and silt, and all the water has rushed down here and just flattened all the grass into very interesting artwork. Trees are still cracking quite a lot as well, so things are still falling down. Right on cue. Oh, I wonder how much further I'll go down this road, given the state of it. In theory, this is still the sealed part of the road, so if this ever turns into a gravel road, there won't be anything left of it. Take the weights. Very smooth. Get a helicopter chasing. I wasn't expecting to come across that, but that's the sort of stuff that has to happen to get things fixed up out in these more remote areas. Well, the road's in much better condition near the top of the hill, because there's not much stuff to wash down over the road. We'll keep going, see where we end up. Because every road's got to go somewhere, right? Try this sort of seems to point a little bit more back in the direction we came from. But of course, the lower you get, the more washouts there'll be. Yeah, this looks okay. The drone didn't catch up, and there's a locked gate. So now to find where the drone is. follow the road all the way back again now. So what happens when you just aimlessly follow roads. They don't always work out. Okay, I'll try that road. Maybe I should have done this one to start with. So you can see the amount of dead wood that gets left around after they felled all the trees. And that's all the stuff that gets washed into the rivers and blocks them up. So I'm not having a go at the forestry sector, really, because the dairy farms go and chop all the trees down and sort of create erosion that way. So all of them have got problems. Yeah, if you just look at this stuff over here, just all those piles of stuff like that. It doesn't take much for some of that stuff to just start coming down the hill. And yeah, it's further downstream that the problems actually become apparent. Anyway. Hope this does go somewhere. As if that army truck said that only gone several miles in. Maybe it's not a through road to anywhere. Whee! Yeah. Well, it's looking to me like no one's really been around this way since the storm. and that's probably why. Oh well, let's get out, have a look what it's like. Yeah, and trees down further ahead. I'm definitely not gonna try this. There's probably a 80% chance I could do it. But for me, those odds aren't good enough. There's probably a 90% chance that I'll do the 20% chance that goes wrong. Right. So now that it started raining, I've got to go all the way back. And of course the rain has set in quite a lot now, so I'm just heading home before the roads start flooding again. But it was very interesting to see how well they'd sort of cleaned up the main highway. That was obviously a lot of effort going in there. And then heading off down that small road. I can understand why a lot of smaller communities are still cut off. So there's an extraordinary amount of work that the guys are going to have to do to sort of clean up all the slips and washouts and all that sort of stuff, especially when there's massive trees and boulders across the road and things like that. So that's my hat goes off to the people who do those sort of jobs. Yeah, I hope they get it all done, because there are quite a few smaller communities that are apparently having stuff helicopter lifted into them because they're completely isolated at the moment. But I didn't go far enough north to see where the main damage was. This is really just the southern end of the storm. If I had enough time I'd go for a bit more of a city tour, but just a short journey. Anyway, this outro is almost longer than the video, so we'll leave it at that, and I'll find something slightly more interesting next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.